Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. Today is a requested video. I had a viewer commented on my previous video to say if I could do a comparison of my new mini Celine, which I need to clean the hardware, to the mini Pochette. So this mini Triomph mini tiny little bag has been I've used it maybe two, three times since I got it. It's really cute, and I just love the Triomphe logo. I mentioned, I kind of cheated and said this is not really a bag because, let's face it, it's tiny. And I bought it to save money because I've been eyeing the belt for a long time and I've been eyeing the bag for a long time, so I feel like by purchasing this tiny little thing for myself, I have been pushing off getting the belt. And so kind of justifies a little bit. I don't know if that makes any sense to any of you guys at all, but basically let's get on with the video. Let's compare these two. And I also decided that I could maybe mention quickly about the two Jacquemus bag that I have here. So these four are essentially my kind of tiny micro bags that don't fit anything. I think these are all of them. I hope I don't have more. I think these are the only four. I mean, the super mini Marmont is small, but it's not, I wouldn't count it as a micro bag because it's truly big enough to still hold things. There is a version of the super mini Marmont that's like a key pouch. That would be a micro bag in my opinion. So these are my four micro bags that I'm going to talk about today. So now you guys know this Pochette Accessories, mini Pochette Accessories. It's been with me for a while now, but you can see the patina, it's still really beautiful. It hasn't got to that honeycomb yet, but it's on the way. And I haven't been using it as much this summer just because I have so many new other additions. But it's definitely a forever collector piece, especially if you got it early on at the more reasonable pricing. Nowadays they're like over $1,000, which I think it's madness. And I use this bag as a micro bag. You guys know I have the monogram strap. I just put it on and use it as a bag. So among these four, I would say the Pochette is definitely the one that holds the most. And funny enough, the Pochette is actually the lightest among all four. All the other four bags are a lot heavier because there's more material, there's all the strap and everything. I mean, with the strap, it's probably about the same. But in this case, if you carry just with the chain that I come with, is more of a light little Pochette. I can use it as a bag because my phone actually slides in very nicely. You guys can tell. It fits a lot more than it looks like it could. My phone fits in, but this is like a 10, so like the smaller version of iPhones. I would say if you have a bigger one with a case, then you have to probably go in at an angle, play with it. But mine without the casing right now, it's actually fit in quite nicely. Mask, no problem here. I have this very bulky Calvi card holder, which also can go in as well, which is impressive. And I could maybe squeeze in a hand sanitizer, but now it's getting a bit too full. But it still fit. Like, it's definitely kind of almost like a stretchy material because it's so thin that you can manage a good few things in there for sure. And this is super bulky. If you change it to a slightly thinner card holder, which I've been allowing to rest these days, my beloved Louis Vuitton card holder, you can do that no problem, and you can probably still put in your key pouch. So again, it depends on how big your keys are. But see, right now I have like phone, two card cases and key pouch and my mask, and no problem. Like, there's no pressure of carrying all this. And it's actually still relatively easy to get anything in and out of the bag. So among the four, this is definitely the one that can hold the most because I will go ahead and show you. I mean, this video really wouldn't take very long because they don't hold anything. So it's gonna be pretty fast, I think. The the flaws that I've already mentioned, I think maybe I've mentioned a few times, but I didn't do a dedicated video for the Celine. It's, you know, the canvas is nice and durable. It's probably comparable to the Louis Vuitton canvas, but again, this is like a structured bag. So I think at the end of the day, whenever you buy any small bags, anything, this rule applies to anything. If the bag is structured, like it has like rigid angles and everything, it will never hold as much as anything that's like a soft, pouchy bag, like your Speedy or your pouches or your Pickletons even, you know, the ones that has no shape, those always holds more. So, you know, that could be a rule of thumb, I guess. So like these ones here with this really rigid flap and shape of it all, you can't expect to put much in here. But one of the really frustrating thing for me with this bag is, and one of the viewers commented as well, you can't put any cards in their card slot. I mean, what is that? Like, that is so weird. So, you know, a card, you like, I guess you could sort of put it this way, but then it will kind of bend and ruin your card and ruin your flap. Kind of like dented my flap this way. But it's so silly, like it doesn't, you can't put any card into the card slot. Like that is very, very frustrating. Because I was really counting on that function or that feature to like be able to hold more things for me, but I you know, you can't do that. So what you can do instead is just to have your card go against the back of the bag or in the front of the bag like that. And then, you know, that would be okay, but you know, otherwise you are able to carry a small card holder, but that's pretty much all you can carry. If you put in the card holder there, it doesn't even touch the bottom. You have to go at an angle if you want to fit into it more like firmly. And then you can put in your mask, I guess, not really well. You can put in, I don't think you can put in your card key holder. You can squeeze it in, but it doesn't really fit. Okay, sorry. So it doesn't really fit this, the clay. It fits a card holder, not super well either. Fit a mask, I mean it fit sanitizers, like that. So for me, I've actually carried it with a couple cards with a mask and a sanitizer. That's usually how I would go about it. And here it is. Phone, there's no chance. Like no way. Doesn't matter how you try to put it, it won't go in. But yeah, this is the bag. Okay, and it comes with a strap, which I won't demonstrate right now because you can check out my unboxing video. It's beautiful. I mean, it's more of a decorative piece, especially with the beautiful gold hardware. Definitely something I would use when I'm having a very plain outfit and I need a little bit of bling. This is the one I go for, and it's still quite neutral. It's all season in my opinion, so it's a nice piece, but I haven't used it a ton. I don't know if that says a lot about it. And then in terms of the two small micro Jacquemus bag, this one you guys know I adored, and now it's also a bit dusty because I haven't touched it for a while. Same concept. You can't really put in, like, this is somewhat comparable, you know. There's no card slot or anything like that, but you can stack up your cards against the front or the back, and then you can put in your sanitizer and the mask in there. You can check out my other video, but that's it. You can maybe squeeze in a little lip product, but that would be it. This one here is interesting though. So this is the Bambino bag in the small version. This one actually can hold my phone pretty well. So I can put in my phone like this. I can put in my mask and the sanitizer, I believe. So sanitizer, let's try that out. I haven't used this bag, so I really truly don't know that well about it. The mask. Yep. So that works well. And the good thing is the card holder actually do fit cards. So I usually put a couple cards in the back if I do need to use it. Let's see if it will squeeze in the card holder on its own. I can actually still squeeze it on. See, the flap wouldn't close if you do that. So if I do, okay, I'm almost done, sweet girl. So if you do put this in, it won't really close. So I would suggest that you put the cards in the back, and that way you're able to hold it. Yeah, quick comparison of what fits in my micro bags. Hope this is somewhat helpful to you. Let me know if you have any questions in your comment below, and I would love to talk to you soon. Bye.